Sorry, they always come in mute, you know.
Okay, I'm about to check. I'm nervous. Download. Okay, let's open it. Oh my god, I'm literally
For 25 million views on Instagram.
shaking. When I started creating content on this app, I never thought these sort of financial opportunities would be possible for me. Okay, I just have to show you. Let me zoom in.
$0.01. Honestly, better than me. I got like 100 mil on a video once. I don't think you get paid. I don't know. I've never got a payout from Instagram before.
About to hit up some Arc Raiders and drink 20 ounces Red Bulls and torment you and smoke Lucky Strikes and torment you a little more.
Hell yeah. What's Lucky Strikes? The Zaza. I feel like those three combinations probably won't make you the
I'm not
best
so
Arc
good
Raiders
because
player.
I have to leave now to go
Good luck,
get an
Thor.
amp modded in North Hollywood. Look out your window and you might see me zooming by. Have good stream.
Okay, 07. Good luck with the AMP. Do you know Kai Cenat? Sorry. Okay, anyway. My bad. Approximately 10 people probably got that reference. Okay, anyways.
That is like the most amount of zeros I've ever seen in a creator payout.
Cigarettes and Red Bull are as crazy as I get anymore.
Okay, hear me out though. Okay, so she got 1p. Well, 1 cent. 1 cent for 25 million views. Okay, hear me out. I have a based opinion. How do I say that? Okay, this is a really based opinion. I'm really sorry. Okay. Instagram and like all these like short form platforms, right? They're a business, right? And to be able to pay creators more, they would have to have more ads. As Twitch does. Twitch has too many ads, bro. Twitch has too many ads. Personally, I would rather Instagram has less ads. Okay, because it's not like they need to motivate creators to post. Like there are enough people posting on the platform. You know, there's already like enough motivation. I don't know. Sorry, I feel like this is based. I've never got a penny from Instagram, and I've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of views on Instagram. But I understand why. It's not like they need to motivate you. People just like to post. It's just a fun thing to do, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I would rather have a platform that didn't have crazy ads. Like I worry about Twitch sometimes because Twitch has so many ads. Oh, you can't turn them off. I have the minimum amount of ads, and and people still complain about ads. Yo, I just said yo. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm proper zoomer right now. Okay. Anyway, next up, a movie about gay animals. Sorry, I can't click the link. I can't click the link. Oh, I clicked the link. Okay. Sorry, I don't remember how to stream. Okay, Elliot Page makes on gay. Luke! Holy moly! Thank you for the 25! Gifted! Thank you. Wow, so much. Wow! Welcome everyone. Let's go gifted us up from Luke. Thank you. And okay, thank you for the 23 months. Holy moly. Whew, it's getting hot in here. You should take off all your clothes. There,
that should be 25 less complaints.
Thank you very much, Luke. I appreciate it. If you were going to complain about ads, you no longer can. Thank you, Luke.
There are approximately 8.7 million living animal species on Earth.
Oh, my bad.
For
I can't full screen.
centuries, we have been told that when it comes to gender and sexuality, all these millions of species follow a certain set of rules. But what if this narrative fails to capture the
Have we been told that? Okay, I have a question. Okay. So anyone that's like older than me, right? I've always been told that there are gay animals. Like, I don't know. I feel like there was never a time when I was like, what's gay? It's always been told.
Wow, 50
to
months.
me.
Nah, that's crazy. 50
I love
months.
it.
W
Whoa,
Lydia of
wait,
extra
what?
Lydia of chicken.
50 months? Okay, I'm getting old. That's crazy. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Felicity. I've always been told that they're gay animals. Like it's actually crazy how many people I feel like have a different education. You know what I mean? It's like the same when the Tourette's thing happened a few weeks ago and people are like, what's Tourette's? Or like they don't believe Tourette's. What? How do you not believe Tourette's? I don't remember a time when like I didn't know what Tourette's was. You know? It's like I don't remember a time when I didn't know what a car was. Or being gay was. I just kind of... From a very young age, I was just taught these things.
Full spectrum of life's diversity.
Homosexual behavior in nature is one of the best
Whoa!
kept
Wait, hold on. Can I show that? Whoa!
secrets. It's absolutely everywhere.
Not only do many species illustrate homosexuality and gender multiplicity, they also illustrate...
Guys, it's literally a documentary. What is that? Hold on. I don't know if that's...
Straight.
Are they? I don't know what I just clicked on.
Straight
oh, sorry.
sex
Okay.
transition.
Biologists now know sexuality is fluid and that all of that is normal.
Oh my gosh, bro,
I
is
don't
so
know any
cute.
Species where homosexual sex or gender non-conforming is a taboo or cannot be done, except when it comes to humans.
There have always been scientists who have been willing to stand in opposition to the existing worldview,
No, that's allowed on Twitch because it's a documentary.
and there are consequences for that.
I was completely unprepared as a scientist to deal with this.
We learned what we learned in school and we want to believe that it's true. And
I'm so confused. Who learned in school that animals aren't gay? No offense, but I feel like this is like an old person thing. I feel like no one gets taught that now.
messy to now say, oh, it wasn't really that way.
I realized it can't
My bad. You guys said me. You said me before I said... yeah, my bad. I did not just call everyone that said me old.
be the people who are defective. It's got to be the science.
If we understand same-sex behavior better, we're also going to understand different sex behavior better. We're just going to understand the sexual lives of animals better.
There is endless diversity in nature, and the old stories we've been taught deserve a second look.
That is a sick lens.
Choo-choo! Choo-choo!
Side note. Harry! Thank you. Choo-choo. Unfortunately, I don't think we can be watching that because, don't want to push TOS too far, eh? Hang on a second. A woman who told her date she had 2 kids got left waiting and he never returned. Is this normally?
Kids, and he say, need the restaurant. And it's been 45 minutes, nothing. 45 minutes.
What if he's still in the toilet?
Well, he never came back from the restroom, so I think I
$79? What the hell are they getting, bro?
have to pay and leave.
Plus tip. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave
$79 for 2 meals?
cash.
But yeah, didn't she just leak her card?
There was never a date. She decided she can get away without paying dab.
So, yes.
That's crazy. Be honest, would anyone here do that? That's chopped. That's chopped. Yes? No? She ordered all the food for herself. Wait, there are actually yeses. That's crazy. To be fair, I think my mum used to do that. Like, not like if she liked someone, she like wouldn't tell them that she had me. That is obviously also a very bad thing to do, okay? And I think both are bad, but the one is more bad. You should not go to the toilet, especially not if it's $79. Oh my gosh. Half dine and get the hell out of there. You stole food from the... Okay, that's different though. I wouldn't be here if I didn't steal food. Okay, my bad. Okay. Also, There is a dry cleaner in Japan just for chubby cheese. What the? Oh my goodness! How is that chubby cheese so big though? That is not a normally size. Tiny spider friendship. Am I gonna like this? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna like this video. I don't know.
What happens when I make friends with a tiny spider? To form a bond with a tiny spider, I have to offer it food, because if it associates me with feeding time, then it might let me hold it. The problem is he's frightened.
Why would you want it? Why would you want to hold it?
Of me and will not
Cute or not?
take any food I offer.
His
So I
voice
left
kind of
the spider to
chillaxing
chill
though.
for a few days, and when I came back, I found this.
What is bro doing? What was he doing?
But thankfully, the spider's fine and had just shed his old exoskeleton. Our little guy has grown in confidence and actually
It's okay. You can just shed your skin all over me, Gachi.
he stepped onto
So cute.
my finger, only to hop off a moment later. He even ate a cricket that I placed near him. But if I'm ever going to form a bond with this spider, then it must take food directly from me. I've tried and tried, but nothing is working. And when I was about to give up, the little spider finally did. But that's not all, because once he was done eating...
Since when do spiders eat crickets?
He hopped onto my hand and we spent 10 glorious minutes together. Full video is available right now.
Is that tough? Cockroaches or spiders? Obviously oh wait, hold on. Obviously spiders.
Thanks for tonight's nightmares.
I blame whoever put that in the Liddy News channel, okay? I don't know who it was, but I know someone does. And you should snitch is all I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh, I saw this! UK wildlife to replace historical figures like Churchill and Shakespeare on banknotes. I don't know why they're doing. We should watch the video to see why they're doing this. Actually, yeah, all of the banknotes are being replaced.
And it's
to be fair, I don't really know who uses cash though. So England is not a cash place. And anonymous, thank you for the love ones. Thank you.
Cheerio, Churchill and Tarata Turner as famous faces make way for images of British nature. On our next.
Oh my gosh, imagine if it's a spider. Imagine if they put a spider on a banknote.
Banknotes.
Good morning. Churchill and Austin prepare to make way for...
Okay, guys. Do you see how formal the news in England is? Like, I trust Bro. I don't know why I trust Bro, but I just trust Bro. Like, you can have
This
my
is off topic,
logins
but
to
I got a
everything,
TTS
you know?
warning earlier. What is that about, and do I need to worry about it?
No, there is no more TTS restrictions. We're all free in the world, all free like little birdies to well, I'm not gonna say you don't need to spend. How do I say this? You are free to speak your mind through Brian. You may face the consequences of TTSing if you say something heinous and inappropriate, especially as if it offends chat, but you are free speech nonetheless, just possibly with consequences. Thanks for the bits, Luke. Thanks.
I just got timed out for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's probably for spam.
Scenes of wildlife and nature. I'll explain why for the first time in more than 50 years,
No,
famous
I cannot
figures
be
of...
unleashed at full chat potential.
Yep.
Note won't be on our notes.
And here's a question. We know that the monarch is in one side of our bank.
I feel like American TV, they're like, hey, what's up, America? Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? I trust these people. I forgot this vibe.
But can you think about who's on the other side, the famous people on the other side of cash?
Now you put me under pressure. No.
Jane Austen?
Yes.
Is she one of them?
Yes. We have Churchill on.
There's... Oh, I don't know, think a person on the banknotes. Oh my gosh, who's on the banknote of America? To be fair, I haven't seen a banknote the whole time I've been in America. George Washington?
Churchill one? Yeah, there's a few, aren't there? But the discussion about who should feature has long been
Are you
controversial.
saying that you don't trust Americans?
No, I just feel like, yes.
To tell us why historical figures are soon to be a thing of the past. What's happening, Peter?
Well, hold on.
Dead presidents.
Oh, go on.
No, it's all right. We could... Oh. Don't have time. You've been saved. Good morning, everyone. We are talking about the future of banknotes, and the birds are flying. Ah, they're tweeting as well. Sounds of spring. Yeah, let's lose that, thank you. I'm surrounded by wildlife.
Okay, so we've got an eagle. We've got a bro, why have we got a sheep on a banknote?
I think this is a sheep over here. John Kay reckons this is a starling.
No, I
I'm going
don't.
to take his word
No,
for it.
it's on the starling's on the left.
it was a
the starling's on the left.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Anyway, wildlife and the Bank of England.
Why don't they put someone actually relevant to your country on the money? Yana, do you guys know this man? Just by looking at these photos, does he seem to be English? Yeah! Oh my gosh, they don't even know him! They don't even know him! WW! Does he look English? Only English guy I know. What about Harry Potter?
I think they're moving away from putting people on there because people often turn out to be or have done some horrible things that somebody else would object to. Grover Cleveland is on the $1,000 bill.
What?
That's a wait, hold on. That's a $1,000 bill?
Well, Winston Churchill and Jane
That's a
Austen are
thing?
preparing to make way for scenes of wildlife and nature. It's all changed for banknotes. A little bit of history for you. Banknotes first issued in return for deposits to fund war against France in the 1690s. Don't worry, this won't take
Oh, hello, France. I don't know who won. Sorry, I didn't mean it. That was a joke.
too long. The first £10 note, here it is. This appeared in 1759.
Yeah, we got beef.
Fun fact, depending on your definition.
French people in chat right now. Yeah, we got beef.
Fun. It was issued because of a shortage of gold. Fast forward 200 years, and the monarch, believe it or not, only actually started appearing in 1960. Before then, it was an image of Britannia. That, of course, means just 2 monarchs have ever appeared on our notes. King Charles' notes first came into circulation in 2024. And it was in 1970 when we first started seeing historical figures of note on the other side of our notes. So the bard himself, William Shakespeare, graced the £20
Literally no one has banknotes though.
note. Neither a borrower nor a lender be.
Like, how do you get cash? Oh, I guess an ATM. Guys, okay, am I like schizo? I don't trust ATMs. I don't trust them. Can't someone just like, I don't know, like put something on the ATM to like steal your bank details?
Anyone. 5 years later, the first woman...
Like, I'm pretty sure you can like rig ATMs so people see your bank details. No? Like when I was in my last flat in England, the ATM that was like the only ATM close to me was like the homeless thing, which is, you know, I don't want to hate on homeless people, you know, they were nice. They were actually really nice people, but that was like the place where the homeless encampment was. It was like next to the ATM machine. And I was like, bro, it just takes one person to just put something in the machine, you know?
Florence Nightingale was honoured on our cash. She was on the
Oh,
tenors
yes,
until
sorry.
1991. Jane Austen appeared more recently. The choices of who have often proved controversial, though. And by removing historical figures, that means no people of colour will have featured...
Did you buy crack from them? Not gonna answer that question. However, okay, you know what I did do? That was this guy who was waited there, okay? And I was just like, he was just be like, oh, can I have this? Can I have that, right? And so every time I went to Sainsbury's, I would bring something out and I'd buy it for him, okay? And then, okay, one day he was like, can I have like a chocolate drink? And I was like, yeah, okay. So I went and I got my stuff and I came out with a chocolate drink. Guys, that was someone else. Did I tell you this at the time? I can't remember. Maybe I already said this, okay? But that was someone else who like 2 seconds after I did it, came out and gave him a chocolate drink. How many chocolate drinks does he want? He's asking lots of people to all buy him the same chocolate drink? What the hell? Like, I gave him the chocolate drink. I walked like 10 meters down the road, look back, someone was giving him a chocolate drink. And then I feel like me and this dude had beef. So.
At all, for example. Instead,
He never asked me for anything after that. I just feel like we just looked awkwardly at each other.
public consultation was launched. We could choose from famous people, milestones...
Like, surely he would ask one person for a chocolate drink and then one person for a sandwich. I don't know. It was just a weird vibe. I don't know.
Innovation, arts, culture and sport. But it was nature that narrowly beat architecture to top the poll. This is just a mock-up of one idea. As we've often pointed out on
Wait, that's actually so cute.
Breakfast, our use of notes and coins continues to fall. So does it really matter what they look like?
Cash is still really important to a lot of people in the UK. While we have seen a sort of rise in digital payments and things, it's absolutely key that people have a choice in what payment mechanism they can use, and the Bank of England...
You should do an IRL feeding stream. Guys, oh my gosh, I see this on TikTok so much. That like bringing homeless people to a 5-star restaurant. Has anyone else seen this? And then they like bring them in and the homeless people start like banging on the tables and be like, we want food. We want food. And then the 5-star restaurant people, like the what are they called? Waiters and waitresses are like, guys, we're gonna have to kick you out. You're being too loud. And the homeless people are like, we want food. I was wondering if I should do that for an IRL.
Committed to always providing cash as long as people want it, particularly those in some of the more vulnerable groups. So it is absolutely key to a lot of people, and it is still a real symbol of our country, which is why we use the banknotes to celebrate.
Anyways, I thought that was cool, but then at the same time, I feel like the only people that have notes in England are like elderly people. Again, I'm really sorry if I just called you elderly.
In US, you should always have $100 cash or more for emergencies. You can go to the inside of the bank and get cash. Plus, you know Big Lids needs a handful of bills for the club.
You know me too well, eh? Anyways, and thank you, June. Oh my gosh.
Anniversary.
Happy 37 months. Thank you for the tier 3, June. Thank you. Last thing, words of wisdom from an Icelandic man.
In Iceland, you don't have to lock your bike.
Oh, that reminds me, I was wondering if you have ever shot a firearm. And if not, would you do an IRL at an indoor shooting range?
This is a good time to make a heinous threat. However, considering I'm on a visa that I could very easily get kicked off of, I am not going to make a heinous threat. No, I have never shot a firearm. People grin.
Commented, otherwise it will be stolen. Being black in Iceland is like being Chinese. In Iceland, you don't have to lock your bike. But I recommend it, otherwise it will be stolen. Being black in Iceland is like being Chinese in Africa. Nobody cares except racists. This is what tourism in Iceland is all about. You come here.
Honestly, he says this. Icelandic people are so nice.
And sit down, and then you think, why didn't I go to Spain? If being sexy was a crime, I would be in jail for tax fraud. Sometimes when I'm walking to work, I stop here and look at the view and realize I'm going in the wrong direction.
Okay.
And also it's Sunday. There's ice.
Honestly, I feel like if you're walking down the street, okay, for me anyway, I feel like if I was walking down the street in Iceland and there was someone else walking down the street in Iceland, I would put more odds on the fact that I was going to mug them than they would mug me. You know, I feel like the Icelandic people, they're just so polite and gentle. Okay.